Hey everyone, Dave from BCBushcraft here. Today I'm going to be doing a simple video showing you how you can create a custom patina by doing a mustard forced patina. I have with me some Heinz mustard, and you can do this with any type of mustard really. It doesn't have to be a brand name, it can be a no name brand mustard. And I'm going to be trying to create a patina that's more of a design on my knife than just making like a haphazard patina. Like I kind of want to make it a design, so I'm kind of going for a camo look on this one, and I'll show you how you can kind of manipulate the mustard patina. uh, this patina you can kind of control where your lines are going to be, so I'll show you how you can do that. So let's start off. First, you need your mustard, obviously. Shake it up, put a blob to work with, and have some paper towel ready. So what we're going to do first off is, you can use a Q-tip or a piece of stick. Like this is literally just a piece of wood, and you just need something that you can kind of grab a dollop of mustard, and then we're going to start drawing lines in any way that you want to make this design. So I'm going to go for a bit of a camo look. So I'm basically going to do some diagonal lines across this way and maybe crisscross with the diagonal lines. And we'll kind of see how that turns out after the first go. So we'll take the mustard and we'll start to make some lines across it like that. And with a mustard patina, how it works is that it will turn dark and black on the edges of your mustard. So you're not going to have a totally solid black line. You're basically going to have an outline of where the mustard is going to be. So you don't want big globs of mustard when you're doing your patina. You kind of want to have some small lines, because that's going to make more of a design than having big globs of mustard on your knife. You want nice small lines all across your knife, like so. And it's very simple, and it's definitely my favorite way to do a patina. I know there's lots of different ways that you can put a forced patina on a knife, and this is by far the simplest way, and you can get really cool designs when you do something like this. So now that we've kind of covered most of our knife, you're basically going to let this set for probably about 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 minutes, and then we'll come back to it. I'll wipe it down and I'll show you what the blade looks like. Okay, so I've waited for probably 10 to 15 minutes, and you'll start to know when you can wipe it off when you start seeing those kind of black outlines around the edge of your mustard. That's pretty much, that the reaction has occurred, and you can kind of go on and continue to um, do more of your design. So basically, what I'm going to do now is just take paper towel, and because I'm going to be doing some more, I'm just going to wipe the blade off of the mustard, and I'll show you kind of what it looks like. So after one run, you can kind of see that I do have some black lines there, and that's kind of the basis of the camo pattern that I want to do. So to continue on this route, I'm going to start making more lines, and I might do some crisscross lines. So maybe we'll do a crisscross line and we'll see how that turns out for the next run. So again, I'll just take my mustard and I'll just drag it, try to do thin lines. It's really up to you how you want your knife to look, because you could easily just stopped at the very first stage and been fine with it. Some people are fine with that. Some people want a little bit more. So I'm going to do this kind of cross pattern, see how that looks, and then we'll probably go the other way too. Okay, so now I'm going to wipe away the mustard again. We'll see how that second run went. So we got some pretty cool looking marks in there and stuff. Let me give you a closer look of that. So I think that's a pretty cool looking design, not gonna lie. I mean, I might even stop just at doing 2 lines there because that looks pretty cool to me. You can kind of, continue and do more lines if you want to, but I'm pretty happy with that. So I'm going to flip it over and do the reverse side now. And I'm pretty much just going to do exactly the same thing and start by dragging lines across, and I'll just do that and show you kind of what it looks like at the end of the project. Again, so there's my first round. If you like that, you can keep it like that, obviously, and you can keep going. If you don't like it, and you can, continue and do another line like this, and you'll get kind of more of a darker look to it. You can see that over time, more of a darker look to it. So that's what I'm going to do. One more tip is to, when you're using the paper towel to wipe it off, try to wipe it off quite well and remove like almost all of the moisture that you can, because it will patina in areas that you don't mean it to if you wipe it, and you can kind of see that you drag the mustard across of it. But that's okay, it kind of adds to the effect of the knife. You can kind of see some of the drag marks from wiping it with the paper towel, and I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, that's just one more tip. So I'm going to make lines going this way now. All right, so I wiped down the other side, and I just did 2 lines kind of similar to the same, very similar to the other side as well. And I think that's pretty cool. This is definitely my favorite patina to do because you can kind of design it how you want to. So, at different angles, it will kind of look different. But you can see at the dark angles, like this is a pretty cool looking patina. It's a lot better than just doing your standard patina that will just kind of coat your whole knife, because you kind of get to play around with some designs. You could even try to write your name into your knife as long as the mustard isn't touching each other. You should get some sharp lines. So, I mean, if you try to, I could write like BC in here for like BCBushcraft, or if you want, if your name is short or you want to do your initials, you could put your initials down and things like that. So it's definitely a cool way to personalize your knife and make it stand out between everyone else's, because not many people are going to have a knife that kind of looks like this. It's got a bit of a camo look, but I wouldn't completely call it camo. It's just something that's totally unique and that you're not going to find in too many places. So, anyways, I hope you like this video. Please like and subscribe and comment. At the end of this video, I'll give you guys a choice between 2 other videos that I've done, and go ahead and click on those if you feel inclined to. So stay tuned. I got lots more content coming up, and I hope you guys have a good day.